Devour.
Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of DSP Tries It.
Hopefully I don't have a heart attack.
This is another one from my local Arbys, and this one's kind of unique for a couple reasons. Because number one, this is supposedly a new version of something that Arbys already had, but that I had never had the opportunity to try because it came out about a year or so ago, maybe a little more than that, and there was no Arbys near me when I lived on the East Coast, so I never got to try it. The other reason that it's unique is because, watch this. I literally have a picture and an ad for what it is right next to me. That's right, it's supposed to be the King's Hawaiian Barbecue Brisket. So, what we're going to do is check it out and see what it is. It's supposed to basically be a version of their barbecue brisket sandwich on a King's Hawaiian roll. And we're going to have the unique opportunity to do side by side what the ad looks like and what the food actually looks like. So here we go, that's what it's supposed to look like. This is what it really looks like.
Oh, I want to fuck her brains out. I have no fucking self-control.
Well, the roll does look the same. This is a King's Hawaiian roll. They're big out here, by the way, on the West Coast. Big thing. Hawaiian things are very popular. Here's your beef brisket on the sandwich with some barbecue sauce. It looks like some of the beef brisket, unfortunately, is falling off of the sandwich, which is not good. See if I can get it. There you go. Get it back onto the sandwich there. Seems like a decent amount of meat. Okay. Put it on there, a little bit hanging off the edge. Now, it looks like on the bottom, there may be some other stuff. Let's take a look at the bottom before we actually eat it. So at the bottom, you've got pickles and more barbecue sauce. So basically what it is some slices of smoked beef brisket, slow smoked, with barbecue sauce and pickles.
I'm salivating at the goddamn mouth.
Now, beef brisket is delicious, but is also a very fatty meat, which is why you saw big ribbons of fat going through it. So I'm going to test it out. I'm going to give it a bite and see what I think of it, alright? So here we go. Pass it over. Get the coupons out of the way. Get ready to taste. So, lift it up here. Let's see if I can get a bite with the pickles in it. There, the pickles are right there. The barbecue. Alright.
Devour. It's gross.
Well,
Oh.
I get a lot of things. The first thing that I have to say
Oh.
is unfortunately it's dry.
I'm not a whiny baby.
And even with all that barbecue sauce on there, it didn't do enough. Like, the meat is a dry meat. I can tell it's been smoked and dry. So it's weird because you would think maybe there would be cheese or there'd be something to give it a little bit of a moisture, and it's really just kind of a dry sandwich.
Why am I toxic?
I could still taste the sweetness of the Hawaiian roll. I could taste a little bit of the salty tanginess of the pickle. And the beef brisket's pretty flavorful overall. Let me take another bite. See if I can get a little bit more of the barbecue on this one.
Devour.
And I did. That bite was definitely better than the first. I got more barbecue and it added some moisture to the sandwich. It's pretty tasty. Obviously, beef brisket is a salty meat. You gotta be used to that and know what you're getting into. To get smoked meat like this at a fast food place is a rarity. You wouldn't expect it. It definitely is. You can taste the smokiness of the meat. So overall, I think it's pretty good. Of course, I say this every time I do one of these, the price.
Why am I toxic?
The price is like over $5 for the sandwich. It's like, that's expensive, man. Expensive for one sandwich. Over $5 for this. And look, it's not like it's overwhelmingly heavy with meat. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the size of a normal roast beef sandwich, only with beef brisket in its place. So, do you want to pay that premium price for the product? For me, I'm going to be honest. I'm not a gigantic fan of beef brisket. It's okay to me. Some people are go wild for it. I don't. I think this is an okay sandwich. I'm actually going to give this a 3 out of 5. But if you like beef brisket, you might actually like it a little bit more. I think if it was a little cheaper, then maybe you'd be more inclined to get it. But right now, this is what it is. And I do like the King's Hawaiian roll. The sweetness of the roll actually contrasts well with the saltiness of the meat. So the King's Hawaiian barbecue beef brisket at Arby's, I give it a 3 out of 5.